Game week 3 of the Premier League. We got some really, really big games this weekend. So without further ado, let's just dive straight into it. So starting off with the first 5 games, man, do you want to get things going?
Yeah, let's go. Arsenal Brighton, I put a 2-1 win to Arsenal. Brentford versus Southampton, I put 2-0 win to Brentford. Decent performance against Liverpool, but obviously they lost. Everton versus Bournemouth, I put a 1-0 win to Everton. Ipswich versus Fulham, I think it's time for Ipswich to actually get a result. So I put a 2-1 win to Ipswich. And the last out of the 5, I put Leicester City versus Aston Villa, a 2-2 draw.
Okay, so Arsenal versus Brighton, I've also gone for a 2-1 win to Arsenal. I think it'll be a tight game, but Arsenal will get the 3 points here. Brentford to bounce back against that loss, 1-0 win against Southampton. Everton, 1-1 draw against Bournemouth. Ipswich versus Fulham, ton of goals here, I think. Both teams going to really go at it. 2-2 draw. And then Leicester versus Villa. Oh, this is a difficult game. I think Villa are going to get the 3 points here. 2-1 win to Aston Villa. Moving on to the final 5 games.
Lovely. So, Forest versus Wolves, I put a 1-0 win to Wolves. West Ham versus City, I don't think it's going to be such an easy result for City. I put a 3-2 win to City. I think it's going to be a game with a lot of goals. Playing at the Olympic Stadium ain't going to be the easiest. It never is, to be honest. It's a big pitch. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace, I put a 2-1 win to Chelsea. Chelsea looking quite sharp, I'll be honest. So let's see what happens with them. And then Newcastle versus Tottenham, I put a 1-0 win to Tottenham. And the last but not least, the game of the show, Liverpool versus United. I'm a big Liverpool fan. We got United fans sat in front of me. 2-1 win to Liverpool.
Okay, so Forest versus Wolves. I've gone for a 1-0 win here to Forest. West Ham City, like Madge said, this is never an easy game. The form that West Ham are in right now is going to be tough for City, but City just too good, right? So I've gone 3-1 win for City. Chelsea versus Palace. I think Chelsea are going to keep up their good form. 3-0 win, comfortable win at home. Newcastle Spurs, another tough game. Spurs looking great in their last game. I think they're going to get the 3 points here. 2-0 win to Spurs. And then the last game, biggest game of game week 3, United versus Liverpool. I'm not too confident here. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. We always turn up against Liverpool at Old Trafford, and I think we'll get a point here. 1-1.
Fair enough. But are your injuries going to affect this game, Dave?
That's a good question. I think so, definitely. But we've still got a strong squad, and I think we're going to go out there and really give Liverpool a game.
Fair enough. Guys, comment down below your score predictions. Let us know who you think will win. Obviously, the biggest game of the week, Liverpool versus United. Let us know who will win, who will be the goal scorers. And yeah, subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.